Here comes melting. Incoming melting. Nope. Awoken Hellhorned. Wow, never used this guy yet. Healing spells cost on this floor -1. Okay, I'm interested to see what this guy can pull off. 2 molting imps, some early ping. Enhance it unit with +8 -2. Some backline DPS. Okay. Looks like we're getting an early Hellhorn unit. Sounds good to me. Maybe into Awoken, and we're dealing with double explosion. Good thing we have a lot of ping. Maybe we can go for an early removal and hell vent. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. Okay. Ooh, winged steel. I love this artifact. Maybe we don't need revenge then? Or we go spikes? To ping backliners. There's a couple times where it did some really crazy stuff for me. But yeah, I'm sure everyone can get better at that. Or like Dark Ritual specifically for me. Like Dark Ritual, using that offensively. I don't see why we shouldn't take. We could still ping these guys. I don't know where we're gonna get 40 damage from. We don't have it. We could put a steward behind us and just severely buff him with a razor sharp maybe. We're gonna take some damage if we take this on. It's not money, like we could pass on it. Keyboard cat, keyboard cat, keyboard kill, keyboard. Whoa, half price. Didn't you just resub like a week ago? I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm bugging. Thank you so much. Stupid sleep. Yo, I woke up at like 8 this morning. It's on a weird schedule. I hit my last prime late. I woke up mad early for no reason. Get some more damage output. Yeah, we're not gonna do enough damage. It's dumb that Prime can't auto. Except, dude, I agree. I wish that you could like manually set it like I want this to auto. Like maybe by default it doesn't, but then you can like manually set it to auto renew. That'd be cool. Well, we're gonna take on a lot of damage here. Kill this fool. No matter what, he's gonna take 2 hits. This is what we get for taking on the trial. But it's fine. Well, it's not easy, and I just want to be unsatisfied. How do you fix your sleep schedule when you get into bed, but you can't sleep until after 4 a.m.? I'm kind of like that. Like, that's why, like, you guys see me, like, I get off stream, and then I have, like, you know, I hang out in the Discord. Then I need to game by myself, you know, and, like, get into that ritual. Then I get into bed, and I, you know, then you know, do, you know, I have to, you know, I don't know. Like, there's a lot. Yo, Ant-Man, did you hear that my reverse chat is working if you're still lurking? We got the reverse chat working again. But yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. We should definitely take this guy out, right? Look at all that regen. Oh, this might be pretty cool, actually. We're gonna lose a little bit more damage here. We get three damage, right? Okay, so we took 9 damage so far. We took 9 damage for an extra pick. That's not awful. That's not awful. How is everything, Mr. Half Price? More spikes and enhance might be cute. Maybe we go with spreading spores. In the second area, I think I remember we're gonna be hitting a forge of magic. Glimmer's also really nice. Is this considered a healing spell because it has regen, guys? Does anybody know? Like, what is considered a healing spell? I guess yes, right? Because it's green. Is this a healing spell? Regen. What is classified as healing? Regen. So I would say yes, right? So it would -1, right? It doesn't proc restore effect though. Wait, what? So this is not healing? So is it not considered healing? It's not immediate healing. Okay, that makes sense. I think we're gonna take a vent for AoE. We have the imps, but it's probably good to have something. No, so what I'm getting at is this guy's healing spell. Does it or does it not count? So, I mean, it has nothing to do with the regen or not. It's either it gets the Midas mana or it doesn't, but I'm guessing it doesn't. It does count? Oh, so it does count for healing. That's all I'm asking. Does it work with this guy? Is it a healing spell? So it is. Okay. That makes it even better then. I thought since it doesn't heal right away, it's not considered a healing spell. I hate the idea of like once you go Thorns and I add in another hollow, it makes things very weird because you have to worry about like healing both of them or like putting regen on both of them. I think generally you'd rather put it on this guy, correct? No, you guys are okay. That's I figured we were all confused. Like, if we take this guy, we just go that route. Let the shitter champion die. Yeah. Since we're about to get another, like, demon, I guess we don't need to take anything else here. So we're gonna put him with the totem. We don't have anything that we can put behind him then. All right, give me something with damage. Well, I got what I asked for. It's not what I wanted, but we got what we asked for. I don't think this matters as much when you're playing with Thorns, so we're gonna take Thorn Warrior. Is this the route we're going? The only thing better could be like, I mean, sweep doesn't even matter. I guess an Animus, but I guess this will work. An Animus would be a little bit nicer. Beggars can't be choosers, though. We got damage. Let's not complain about it. Damn, or do we buff the tank? He's gonna die to Thorns or Sweep, unless I give him health right now. But this is gonna be our main tank. I could buff him later. He could wait, whereas he can't, maybe. He's our early damage. Seems to make sense. We got card draw right in the beginning of the game. We got mana down. There's the sweep. I'm happy we took what we took. Like, this is the earliest sweep guy that you could find. And our backline would die in one hit if I chose not to buff him. He'll still end up dying, but he's gonna get a lot of damage output first and kill him in a couple swings. So, and then we have damage output for these guys, which we don't have to worry about anymore. So as long as our heal is fine, we should be able to take on another pick here. Why is this game so much damn fun, dude? I think we're going to put Edge Boy behind, which means we have to put Big Boy up here. I think this is how we're gonna run it for now until we get one more capacity. I think that makes sense, because we want to put a lot of regen on him, right? I think that makes sense. Oh wait, no, this does not work. This does not work. It does not get the mana down. Interesting. Uh-oh. Okay, we're still fine, but... Well, that's a fun fact. Because there's so much choice options. Yo, I'm so happy my chat is working again. Oh god, dude, this is Mocha S. We all stand corrected. I can't keep him alive. I think this is worth it? Question mark. My reverse chat was... What up, Space Cowboy? My reverse chat was broken. I've been using reverse chat for about 2 months. I realized that, like, because when chat starts at the bottom, I'm looking down here. This is where I'm looking at the newest chat, right? Do you see? And I don't like that. I noticed that I really don't like that, right? But now when my chat is working and I can look, you know, here, it looks a lot better, right? Than me looking like this. So I started getting used to reverse chat for a while. And it randomly stopped working about a month ago, and today it randomly started working again. So, need more base health? Yeah, of course. But you know, all things come with time. We can't put, you know, we have no health on him at the moment. That is our next step, though. That is our next step. And this vent is going to be real tasty here. Tank a hit for me. Oh, I could have used that heal. Whoops. Cool. We win. Nice early damage. Maybe this would have been a better way to go about ping, but I got vent. We know that this is really good for front load, right? And later on, we are going to want that front load. Our longevity-wise, we're playing with regen and spikes, but for short term, I feel like I always regret if I don't take this for front load. Especially if we put holdover on it later and we use this as our front load damage. This will protect our backline. We don't need that necessarily, but we could want it later. How come I never find this, like, when I normally need it? Oh, because it's a rare. We might end up going capacity. I don't think we're going mana. You can't take this and start going imps. This would be a dead card for like a year. Like, even if you randomly start finding imps, what do you need? Like 4 imps in play before it becomes viable? 3 imps in play before it even becomes usable? I mean, we do have imps, but even with both of these imps surviving and in play, it goes down to a 4 cost. And we also had a conversation about a week ago why I don't like Consumer of Crowns. And it's more than the costs. It's more than that. One, the imps have to stay in play and have to be in play to make him cheaper, right? Not if they die. 2, if you draw him on your first or second hand, right, which, because he's going to follow the unit rule, you're not even going to have those imps in play yet. So you're not even putting him out until the second time through the deck. So, like, there's a couple of reasons why I don't like him. Like, chances are he's, like, coming in right before the boss wave. Like, more often than not. Because you're not going to have all the imps in play yet. Like, it seems too blah. Like, he's going to come in right before the boss wave. Like, that's too late for me. Yeah, but you just have to think about the cost of that. Like, yeah, you want him before the boss wave, But until then, he's just wasted fodder. You also have to make sure that you're keeping all the imps alive, so the imps are also taking up place, and then you finally get him in for the boss wave. So by that point, you also need to worry about whatever other stuff is actually killing the front load. I don't know. It's just like too much work for me, for his worth, I guess. But yeah, you could make it happen. I mean, but if you think about it that way, it becomes less and less exciting. Or like, okay, all of a sudden we're playing against Sweep. How are we keeping those imps alive? You know? It's like so much of a liability. So if you think about all of that stuff, does he sound as good? You know? So Komodo and Superflag are asking about the unit rule. So every unit I pull from a flag, like Horned Warrior, it's gonna make sure that I have one of those in my opening hand. The Sentient doesn't count. So in my first hand, I don't know if Channeler counts, so in my first hand, Horned Warrior is always gonna be there. No, or Thorn Hollow. So in the first 2 turns, I'm gonna be able to get these units out. It's the unit rule. It's so you don't get screwed by bad RNG, which is really cool. Crazy. We're gonna go capacity, so eventually we will have room for Animus of Speed. Yeah, Cosmodo, no problem, man. If you have any other questions, just let us know, man. Thanks for joining us. It's a really good upgrade. I do want to get Bramble Lash in play soon, but this is also a priority. And we don't have money for anything else. We have card draw. I don't think removing is super important right now. It could be. Okay. Normally I would greed out, but since we took that first trial...
Just passing through today. Good luck on the run.
I love when you guys use the text-to-speech. Use it. Use it. Pixel Titans, thank you so much, man. You just missed an awesome game that we were playing. Remnants of Nazith. Nazith, if you haven't heard about it. Yeah, enjoying some Monster Train. Thank you so much for the love, man. What up, Kaden? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for the support, man. If you like games like Celeste, it's right up there with Celeste, in my opinion, as far as like movement. All right, so we're playing Double Explosion. This is gonna be a little scary. We have a lot of ping, though. We have, I don't know, like 7 different cards in here, 8 different cards in here that ping. So, unless we get a really bad roll. We're talking about Remnants of Nazith, Kristen. It just came out on the Nintendo Switch as well. It's also on PC. And you can go back to the earlier portion of the stream today if you want to check it out for a little bit. We've also played it on stream plenty of times before as well. We could also play this guy mid. He's gonna take a grunt of the damage. But could be fine. Once I do this, we can't play imp on this floor. It's a little bit scary. I have nowhere to put these guys. Is he gonna come up? Yep. Nice. Uh-oh. We got haste, boys. Oh, but we got the imp. We got the imp. Bye. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to buff this guy, but man has a bit of a problem at the moment. Oh my god, we drew this again. I don't have a, oh, I do have a way to ping it. Cool. She's gonna rush to the top though. We could kill both, it's just awkward. Got him. 372 damage here. Draw. Look at all that damage. Damn, GG's. All right, so far so good. Oh god. 25 armor is 25 armor. Seems pretty good. Is it worth it? It slows us down a little bit for a lot of safety. I don't think we want anybody else at the moment. Like, Huskart would be bought, but then that's another liability. I'm gonna try to go capacity. Some things are gonna be a little bit hard to play. So if we go left, we can buff the Animus and we can buff our tank, which sounds like a good idea. We can also not go Animus at all, or not buff Animus at all, and duplicate Horned Warrior, which is probably even better. This probably is a pretty good route to go here. Make the deck more consistent and buff our unit. We won't get to buff him for a while though. He does need health badly. His first turn out is very scary. I agree. But we also have a 25 armor card now, which is a big boost. He does need it. I don't know how badly. We also don't have any burst heal, so maybe pretty badly. That's kind of the problem right now. I'm gonna go right, I think. This might be pretty scary because we don't have the heals yet. We could also duplicate the armor card to have some kind of burst of heal, which is pretty interesting. Rive! Oh my god, what is that monstrosity? This might be greedy, I'm not really sure. Kaden, it was awesome. We were just talking about that. It was really, really beautiful. It was a lot of fun. It was also brutal. And my whole body is sore right now. My whole body. Like, it hurts. It hurts. Thanks for asking. I got Burning Night downloaded. Thanks for the... Yo, Barth, congratulations, man. Let me know how you like it. Congrats on winning it. What up, Night Breeze? I kind of want to go card draw the more, like, just health cards that we, like, pull out. The more we could pull off, the more we could do. I hope the stream's going well. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you. The stream is going wonderful. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. Yeah, my whole body is rocking. Kaden, thanks for asking. With Thorns, we should be able to pull this off. $150. We should be able to pull this off. And we get Revenge. It's really fun. It does scratch the Gungeon itch, doesn't it? I love the procedural levels as well. I think that the game is going to become even greater after it gets some like good balance patches and stuff like that. Because right now I feel like I could break the game pretty easily. Once it really gets fine-tuned, I think that game is going to be amazing. I really do. I think it's a lot of fun now. I'm glad that you guys are all enjoying it. I did sign up for Creatures of Ether. I heard you just got in, right? I didn't get an email yet. I signed up pretty late though. I signed up like last week because I think Puff or somebody was talking about it. All right, I hope this goes well. We have Thorns. It should be fine. It should be fine. I can't wait to get into it. I heard about their draft mode. What got shrunk? Top? If top got shrunk... We'll put this guy up here. There's a couple different options here. I'm gonna sack that guy. Look at all these extra cards we're gonna be pulling out. Cool. We got like a free wave here, which is awesome. I was hoping for the totem, but again, the totem doesn't follow the draw rule. This we can play for free at top, so we'll play this guy here to get to the back line. It's also going to take up room for my totem. Probably not a good idea. We'll probably play that top, play imp here. Actually, we get a lot of card draw for doing that. We can leave that alone, maybe. I'm indecisive today. Alright, we got our totem. We got the mana. We got the armor. I think everything starts to die here now. We have Bramble. We have armor. We have damage. Okay. So far, so good. We have a beefy backline doing our damage. We have beefy tanks. We just need really good health cards, and I think we'll be in a good spot. We don't have to worry about him. He's not doing anything. This vent is going to be juicy on this floor. We can get rid of one of these guys in the meantime. Cool. Spores. And vent. Awesome. Alright, final wave. I'm hoping for some kind of vent to take out these guys, or they're going to add a lot of junk to my hand. They're going to add 2 garbage to my hand. I want to draw a card. There we go. Uh-oh. We win. Now that we got the line set up, and we didn't even have to buff his HP. That guy's hitting for 100 a swing. 108 a swing. Cool. Normally we'd be too slow, but since we hell vented this guy, and we have 2 floors of this, it's giving us the front load that we need. Otherwise we'd be slacking for a little bit of front load in the early game. Thorns wouldn't be able to carry us. We'd be taking chip damage, but since we duplicated him, we have that output for a little while. This card is pretty cute. It also counts towards Winged Steel, which is nice and easy. This also counts towards it. This is considered health too, so this will be free. This is free profit actually on that floor. Infinibox. It is tempting. I'm gonna skip here though. I'd rather have any heal card right now than slow our deck down. It can give you Transcendence Imp. It's not common though. We can go left, get health, remove cards, and buff stuff. Bramble with holdover is gonna look real good later in the game. And Graph with holdover is gonna look real good as well. I need heal really bad. I need heal cards really bad. We could also buff Thorn Hollow and play a little bit safer, which is probably a good idea. If we could wait till here, we could buff our units here. And I'd be fine with that. I'd be pretty happy. I think I'm going to try to greed out one more time. And we'll buff our units here. This could be one of those games where beggars can't be choosers and they're never going to give us a heal card, so I should remove the consume on the armor card. It could turn out to be one of those games. I hope not. Okay, our heal got a little bit better. And our deck gets a little bit more consistent. So we'll draw a health totem faster. We still have $200 to carry over. We're going to buff our unit here. And then whatever money is left over, we're going to be rolling here for holdover. And this will give us front load if we can make it. So this is going to be the last match where my tank is going to be in a vulnerable position because we did not buff his health yet, and we're playing against Stealth Girl. Mocha S. This is actually very bad. I think we don't greed out here. This could be very deadly for us. Let me see. I think the Thorns plus regen should still hold us over while her stealth is going, is the idea. Like, if we get enough regen built up, it shouldn't be a problem. But these guys, dealing with these is what, 8 damage to the back line? Right, there'll be 2 of them, it'll be 8 damage, so she's dead, but we don't really care. These guys will be fine. Maybe it won't matter. Yeah, the totem is the only worry. But we just have to put armor on him, the free armor card, before the second one. Which is actually not that bad. Maybe we do take it. Maybe we do take it. I mean, Totem Dude is fine here. If we draw 1 armor card, he doesn't die, so it doesn't really matter. I just don't know who else comes out with this guy. I don't remember. Who else comes out? Do I have notes here? Overcharged tank? The 585 guy? Is that who comes out? I don't have the best heal right now. It's a little risky. It's a little risky, yeah. Everything is fine. I just don't know if they're gonna make it past or not. Just in case, we should also put our leader on second row and our main floor on top row. Just to buy us time with the stealth. Hopefully bottom floor gets shrunk. This 6-105 guy. Maybe we get bodied. It shouldn't be, unless we just don't get our heal cards. Like, no one dies to the sweep right now. Ah, you son of a biscuit. See, guys, so far so good. Whoops. There's the second sweep guy that I was expecting. So now Totem survives because we put the armor on him, which is perfect. We also got Bramble here. I wish this guy wasn't here. Bramble puts him in the front though, and that's what we want at the moment. I need to play one more card so we could draw. There we go. Yeah, we're fine. Let's get her in play. She'll do damage, and we want to get her out of the deck at the moment. Once we have a good kill card, we're in a really good place. I do want to start healing because she needs to take off all the stealth is the plan. It's hard to say. Nice. Nice. Here we go. Really good. This will give us mana. Bramble's big. We picked it up a little bit too early, though. I think we got it. I think we got it. GG's. And now the important part to take out of this is I want you guys to notice how many people always jump to the conclusion that it's too brutal, right? That's what I want you guys to get out of this. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, sweep, stealth, blah, 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 you just skip. But I want you guys to realize that if you're trying to get better at this game, imagine how many times that the trial was very easy for your deck and you skipped on it. I want you guys to realize that. And every time you do that, you're setting yourself further and further behind just because you're scared. Right? And I almost even chickened out, but I knew that it wasn't actually bad for our deck. Right? I was just scared, and that's why I was going to pass, even though I knew our deck was good against it, right? And that's what I want you guys to get out of this. Do you see, like, we didn't even take damage yet. And we could have passed on 150 gold for an easy peasy, just being scared. Like, everyone, oh my god, death, don't do it, don't do it. And look, we didn't even take damage, like, not even close. So really take the time to think about these trials and why you're choosing not to do them. Like, probably not even close. Not even close. Literally not even close. So we could have passed on that from fear, or we could just take an early money for like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna know if your deck is broken. Like, hypothetically, like, if that trial was against, like, Teddy or something, and I was playing Stygian, and I had no way to buff the back line, and that was my damage and stuff like that, like, sure, maybe I would skip. If these guys were still base 3 HP, sure, it could be scarier. But, like, with our current deck, there was, like, really nothing to be afraid of. The only thing I was really afraid of is if we don't have the early damage and monsters get through. But even if so, the time we get set up by turn 2, turn 3, nothing else should be getting through. So our biggest fear was him getting bursted down. Him getting bursted down because we didn't buff his HP yet. And again, those sweep monsters hit for like 4. So why would he get burst down? Chances are he wouldn't, right? So, like, we had nothing to fear there. It was an easy mission. Yeah, and I'm not saying that sometimes, like, I'm not saying skipping is not right, but I'm just saying most people jump to the conclusion that most trials are scary and they don't even think about their deck. They're like, oh, sweep stealth, sweep this. Oh, nope, I'm skipping. This is brutal. Enemies heal each floor. Nope. You know, and that's the point I'm getting at. That's the point I'm getting at. Damn, adaptive mutation. Round 2? No, I need the health. It is savage with him, though. I would have to buff his attack in the next area. If I buff his attack, we get what? He gets 15 HP max with 10 attack up. It just wouldn't work. We're going Thorns. It's a bad idea. That's hilarious, though. Adaptive my hero, so he has 0 HP. It would probably give him 1, right? That's pretty hilarious. Yeah, so it's very, very simple to know if you can handle the trial where enemies heal the full each floor. It's usually you either have it or you don't. And if you don't have it, you just skip, right? Like, you literally calculate your floor damage. Are you even close? How long does it take you to be able to do that damage? If you're not close, don't do it. If you don't hit that number, don't do it. Branding is really good. I think this is too slow for our deck, though. We're looking for heal cards because they're cheaper, I think. I like branding a lot. It's like one of my favorites, but I think this might be one of the cases where like we actually don't need it. It is more health in a way, but now we have Awake. As long as we thin this deck, we should be fine. You beat Monster Train for the first time. I did not see. Yes! Saikon, congrats, baby! Let's go! So you beat Ascension 1, or did you get to Ascension 1? Or Covenant 1, sorry. Yo, drop some love for my boy, Misfits! I don't think we want branding. Usually I take it in a heartbeat, though. I know it's not huge for others, but I'm normally not good. No, that's the best part, Saikon. Like, being able to celebrate your early successes, man, is something that you, like, more people need to do, right? It's not about what other people are doing or how good other people are, right? And, like, that doesn't devalue where you are. And I always go back to this, in my, like, humble beginnings, right? Like, my community, you guys, used to watch me play Slay the Spire, and I couldn't even get out of Ascension 1, Ascension 2. I knew nothing about deck building, and I'll always go back to that, right? And that's a huge accomplishment for me. Like, I didn't know anything about deck building. And to come this far, it's a huge accomplishment. So I never take for granted. Like, I started just like you guys. I was not one of those people who were just amazing, right? I had to work like it, just like you, Saikon, where I couldn't even beat base Slay the Spire. And I earned that love for these kind of games. I had to earn it. I had to earn it. Right? I was never always good. And I think that's even better. It makes it even more enjoyable. So definitely celebrate every single way. Every single bit of the way you celebrate. It makes it all the sweeter when people can see it's possible. Like, right? These people are not just good. They've earned it. They've enjoyed every step and they've learned. It's so funny because we have a lot of money now and we could go trinkets and remove, which is really good, but we need to buff this tank. I'm being too greedy. We actually started Slay the Spire before we started the YouTube. That being said, I am very excited for Slay the Spire mobile, and it might start making an appearance onto the shows again. SJ, always a pleasure seeing you, my man. And that's why I like to commentate a lot, because I know the struggle of not knowing deck builders, so I know the commentary really helps people learn, at least for me, on why we're doing what we're doing, and not necessarily what we're doing. Yeah, there was an old VOD. I wish we had the YouTube at that time. Yeah, we go left here. We got the heal, we got an artifact, and we get to... Let me just peek what's in here real quick. Not what we're looking for, that's for sure. Thank you so much, man. I think we're gonna take Winged Indulgence here. The first Hell Pact is really freaking good with some of our X cards and spikes that Awoken can get. Really good. I don't know if we're going that route right now, and usually I would take it, but by now, if we don't have those cards that I'm looking for, like Spike and stuff, Winged Indulgence just also goes with what our build is doing. We want to keep our tanks alive, keep them healthy, so the enemy's just doing less damage overall. Just makes it really, really nice for us. So what we are looking for is the 25 heal up. We don't really need the damage, so we did not get what we were looking for. In the meantime, we can like buff her. I want health on him. Doubt, what up? Feel like I haven't seen you in a couple. Nice to see you, brother. Congrats again, Saikon. It says the controller just shipped. Let's go. Guys, my Xbox controller is on the way. No, we're gonna re-roll here, Fred. Because this stuff is not what we're looking for. Let's spit thoughts. How's it going? Oh my god, dude. Holy lurkers, Batman. We're gonna re-roll here. I'm just trying to think if we also use some of these or not. I just don't know where we're putting her. Like, she's never gonna have a tank, right? At best, we have one floor with 2, 4, 6. So if bottom floor gets shrunk and we have 2 ideal floors, she is gonna be in play. But if like one of the top floors gets shrunk, I don't have room for her and she goes nowhere. Notorious lurker, guilty as charged. Lurker's #1, man. Thank you so much for the support. Hama beads rather than a cool new gadget, but wait, what is Hama beads? Teach me something new. 510 the totem. It's a neat idea. It becomes even more vulnerable to thorns. With right now, our deck is pretty good against thorns. So I don't know about that. It becomes 5 attack, 15 HP. Let's say thorns have 4 damage. She could still withstand... She could still withstand 3 hits before she dies. We just put a little bit of armor on her. Maybe she'll still be okay. Yeah, we could do it, technically. Is it better than buffing the Animus? Miracle Nip! Oh my god, we got a party in here today. Oh, I do know what those are. You see them a lot at game conventions. No, I'm never buying an Elite controller again. My last controller, my custom one, check it out. Big Fears actually did this one for me. A little custom action. This is a pro controller. And just the same, they don't last for me. They get stick drift. They get really bad stick drift after. This one lasted, I want to say about a year, but for like $150, it only lasted a year. Nope. So I just bought a normal Xbox controller this time. I tried, man. I spent the $150. It still doesn't last. Don't rival so hard. Can't you just swap the plastic? So when you get stick drift, it's not about the actual stick. It's about like the programming in the it's about the programming like in the controller. It doesn't have to do with the actual stick. It's like something with the chipboard or something inside. Baby! These are not the gemstones we're looking for. I want more health on this guy. Oh my god, my left Joy-Con is busted too. Controllers are not meant for platform fighters. I think Endless Totem is actually bait. You're investing $100 into being scared when, like, he shouldn't be dying. It is insurance for sweep, but we're hoping that our armor, that was the reason for adding the armor cards to the deck. So if we're still buying insurance, there was no point in adding the armor card to our deck. You know what I mean? Like, this was our insurance. So this is dead then if we buy the insurance and spend $105. So then what was the point? Is like how I like to look at it. Like, we're buying it just based off fear. Oh, you're saying when I get a new controller, I can swap the plating off onto a new controller. Oh yeah, I could probably still do that, I think. I'll talk to Big about it. That's a good idea. No, your English is really good. Do we ever go to a forge again? I think we're going here. That's a good idea. Yeah, my controllers on average last like 2 months. It's terrible. Just from normal play. And Animus could be good with Endless. You're not wrong. I could see a reason to put it on Animus. She would probably die like every other turn, and that would be pretty expensive. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not a bad idea. But if she did die like every turn, that's minus mana, minus card draw. Yeah, apparently the inside is still the same, Kaden. It's so annoying. Are we ever going to Merchant of Steel again? Here's our last chance. So we might. Should we wait in high roll health? I think we wait. I think we wait. We'll remove a card since we have so much money. We're in a good place and I don't want to be too greedy and ruin it. The guy with glasses, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back. Glad you guys are all having a good time today. It's awesome having you. Yo, Liz, what up? What's up, punk? I missed you. I feel like we haven't got to catch up this weekend. I mean, I've been busy and I know everyone else has been running around, so. All right, what floor got shrunk, bot? Dude, why can't it ever be bottom? This means Animus doesn't have a place to go unless we play bot. Is there a world where we play bot? When do you go for mana, draw, or capacity upgrades? That's a wonderful question. And unfortunately, there's no easy way to answer that for you. But I can tell you there's a couple reasons to my thinking on why we went capacity here. One reason being that the time the choice came, our ideal floor is really tanky boy, right? Thorned Hollow. He's going to be the front line. And then I wanted room, because obviously we need to play Totem behind him, right? Because the Totem will allow us to heal with -1. So most of our heal cards in our deck become free. And what do you want to do with this guy? You want to put a lot of regen on him, and you want to keep healing him, right? So it's only natural that we want to put Totem behind him. But now think about it. That's 4 capacity already. So if I want to apply any damage behind this tank, I would need another capacity, right? Because then I can't fit my Horned Hollow. So naturally, I knew one of my biggest priorities is probably to go capacity. I didn't have to, but that was an ideal floor, right? Not only that, if you think about it, a lot of the mana is being saved because of Edgeprior, right? He's saving us a lot of mana. So that can get us by on 3 mana. Not only that, if we prioritize Forges of Magic, which makes things cheaper, we could reduce the mana cost of a lot of things, so mana doesn't become a huge problem. So there's a couple reasons there that allowed us to go capacity. Card draw would also be good, but revenge can give us card draw. And things like that. So we had other ways, and we also started with our first pick, Wings of Steel, which also gives us card draw. So we had a couple reasons why we didn't need to go card draw. I mean, a couple reasons why we could not go mana and get more capacity to make an ideal floor. So when you see things in that thought process, Guy with Glasses, it may start to help you make informed decisions on what to go. We're not just blindly picking one. We're picking like what's best going to help our deck. Does that make sense? So that should answer your question in not a direct way, because the thought process is what's going to help you the most, not the answer. Yeah, I went on that hiking trip, Liz. I got bodied. I can barely walk. I look like a baby giraffe when I walk. Like a baby giraffe trying to drink water. That's how I look. I'm just trying to think if I could play bot floor or not. Like play bottom and top. Is that weird? Bottom's gonna die a lot faster. She's also, we got one of the worst spells for us because we didn't go mana. That these are gonna become a big problem, by the way. So we might have to sacrifice health here, but that's fine. We drew this at an awkward time. This is why I don't exercise. We're gonna take the damage here to get set up. And this is our punishment for not going mana, and that's fine. If I play bottom, we give Animus a home. It's a little bit scary, but we give Animus a home. I don't know if this is going to cost us for trying to do this. It also kills these guys quicker, I think. Where did I just get another mana from? Bro, this could be a good start. Maybe we just play this. Nah. Alright, we'll take the 5. That's fine. These guys need to die. If we don't get to this back line, we're gonna get punished. Alright, at least we start getting through here, and we'll start to recover. I think we're gonna let one more go to get this heal off and this ping off. That could also be a bad idea, I'm not really sure, but we're doing it. That should be the last one that we take. Winged Indulgence giving them 0, yeah. We'll get through now, though. Oh man, this is a bad turn. We're getting punished, that's for sure. We don't have the totem out yet, or otherwise this would all be free. We're almost set up. We knew this was coming. This is part of the problem of not going mana, that's fine. Totem gives us a lot more playroom. Just put totem in the back. Bramble.
Esty8nine lurked 9 whole months of lurking loudly. How did this get here? Esty8nine hard.
Misfits dropped some love for my boy Clever, who recently, about a month ago, got that VIP badge, baby. I remember a time where you mostly lurked, man. Thank you so much for the love and support, man. feel like we've been on some crazy adventures because of like VR world and stuff. Thank you, man. Almost that 1 year. I would love the brambles here. Let's see what we draw. Vent means we don't have to bramble. Ah, these guys are gonna get through. It's fine. They're just gonna add so much junk to our deck. We need to get through. Oh my god, this hand. Oh my god. This is one of our harder fights right now, though. It's fine, it's fine. I say that, but I'm scared. Yes, please stop adding stuff to my deck. Please. Alright, I think we recovered. I think. 3 mana. Oh god. I really want to play this armor card, but I don't want to take on any more damage if I don't have to. We're a little short on damage on top, but that's because we haven't been scaling very well because of all this stuff. Alright, I think we got this. I hope. Ooh, Bramble. It's ruining your fight. Yeah, I mean, these things happen. Everything has a consequence. It'll definitely do more good than harm, but yeah, like I said, this is one of our harder fights. That's fine. We got to save up a lot of HP before this. This is going smooth now. I definitely want to try to get more damage instead of regen, I think. Some backline damage, I think. And we win again. Play this, draw a card. Cool. So she never gets through the tank. Good. And we didn't really get to scale that battle, so that was really good. We took a lot of damage, but we took that damage on purpose. If we got all of those like penance and stuff out of our deck, it would have took us it would have been a lot harder to get set up. So I'd rather sacrifice this resource to get our battle ready to do better later in the fight than play those cards and have a lot scary of a turn and probably do way less scaling because we didn't set up on time. So we chose to take the damage, and that's fine. This is the only card I think I'm considering here. before the apocalypse started, but working from home for a while certainly helps. Have you seen West of Dead? We have showcased West of Dead, the first beta that they sent out. And I like the style of it the most, but the gameplay and stuff just had a lot of like room left to, like, a lot of things left to be desired. Like, I didn't see anything unique or cool about the game, unfortunately. The style was really cool and I wanted to go somewhere. And like, it seems like they can go somewhere with the whole like shoot and cover system, but that's all that was there. Besides that, it was just like another run-of-the-mill like kind of game. So I'm excited to see like where it goes. And I also played the early version, so maybe it's a lot better since then. Maybe it's already come a lot farther. Have I checked out Nova Drift? We played Nova Drift before it was even out, literally. It's also on my game of the year list. If somebody wants to put up exclamation point top 2019, I think it's on there. We were one of like the first people to showcase Nova Drift. Yep, there it is. So taking another armor card gives us the tankiness that we want for battles and bosses, but slows us down as far as damage. Once we find holdover on this though, I don't think it becomes a problem. And I think that we're gonna take mana here. We have the card draw and stuff. I think we take mana. I'm not 100% if that's the right pick or not, but we have a lot of card draw. I don't know. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. So right now I'm thinking of people that have like sweep and ember drain, and those guys are really scary. I think 140, 120 damage should just kill that guy. So this is probably like one get out of jail free card for an ember drain dude. Thanatos, I'm assuming if you love those kind of games, you found the right place, man. We're usually the first to showcase those kind of games and find the next big thing. If you like that genre, it's like my favorite kind. Have you checked out Pong? I know that name. I'm not sure. Maybe this will do enough. The dazed already. I'm trying to get this dub. Uh-oh. Isn't there a game called Pong? I'm looking it up on Steam right now. There's a new game. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Let me see. Yeah, Pong Quest. Pong Quest. I knew I wasn't being crazy. I thought that's what you were talking about. I usually watch Celerity check out these games, and he rated your stream. Yep, we showcase over 200 to 250 games a year. You'd be hard pressed for someone that shows more showcases. Cell is amazing though. He's really awesome and plays like the games he does play. He plays at a top caliber. He's a really cool dude. Much love for that guy and his community. But yeah, we showcase over 200 games a year, usually. This year's probably gonna be a little bit slower because we have so many heavy hitters that I'm not used to. Can I get holdover, please? My first holdover. This is gonna give us DPS for later. It's either that or this. I think it's this for front load. Well, I think we just hit a power spike. And we get to thin the deck. Yeah, Rayom's list. What else are you into, Ezia? Like, what other kind of games have you been playing lately? Since we play a lot of the same stuff, I'm just curious. More health? I think we go spikes here. Just giving it more spikes at this point seems pretty fine, and it gives, now that we put holdover on Bramble Lash, it gives us 2 different floors where we can cast it. His floor will do 200 damage instantly, which kills the front target, which will make us safe in the last battle. I think that's okay. 90 damage is not the most, but we have armor cards, which sounds pretty good. And he has the card draw. We thin the deck to make our deck better. I think torches are our worst cards at the moment. Let me just double check real quick, because you got to remember that regen is going to keep stacking and these become free, so the torches are technically worse. And we have, you know, a good amount of ping cards like in their place. Not the best. We don't do the best at the back line, but Thorns is kind of like dealing with backline, except we have to get a hit first, so it kind of like evens out. So I think these are technically the worst cards in our deck. Now that we have better heal, I will admit, like, the restores are not amazing. All right, let's do this. Nice little power spike. Yeah, the imps could be pretty bad. I'll probably get them out of the deck next, just because we don't have room to play them. Yeah, it's pretty interesting if you think about it, Nip. There's already almost 82, you said, and I've actually been holding off on showcases every single week because of one step from Eden. We've been marathoning, and then this game we've been marathoning. I've been trying Gunfire Reborn and a bit of Endless Legend. Nice. Wait, were you? Somebody else mentioned Endless Legend because we've been playing Dungeon of the Endless recently. We've been revisiting Dungeon of the Endless, and it was one of the best revisits in a long time. That game is so amazing. Like, when was the last time you dropped the imp? Yeah. We should definitely probably get the imps out soon. I agree. All right, Mark of the Invasion. So we're really good against this because since we drop down thorns, these guys die. The front target is going to take a lot of damage, but he also has a lot of health. So it's not the worst trial to take. It's just going to be a little bit tricky to get started. Man, Dungeons of the Endless is so dope, but I'm so bad at it. Oh, dude, I wish you caught the shows. We've been giving out, like, learning a lot of tips and tricks, and you actually have so much freedom in that game. And, oh, man, it's so sick, but it is very brutal. Oh, we never got to do the co-op I wanted to do. We can get through this, right?
Keep up the good vibes, Esty.
Ah! Theory, thank you so much for the 3-month streak. All right, this is the run where they finally shrink the bottom floor and give us the benefit of the doubt, right? I don't think we pass on 400 here. We have a lot of things that could deal with these guys. From vent, everything from vent to... Actually, the scariest these guys can be is they're going to attack my unit for 15, right? Because the 3 are going to attack. They're all going to attack for 15, but they're also all going to die. So they're going to deal 30 damage on turn 1. And that's just top lane. But we have a lot of heal. We should be okay. It's going to be a lot of front load for us to take on, but we have a lot of heal. It's a little risky. I'm not gonna lie, a little risky. It's just a little. I'm just scared. That's all. Like, we should have enough heal and armor to be fine. If we get totem early, it's a wrap. Oh yeah, we also have a drumstick. What floor got shrunk? Bottom? Let's go! Isn't it just 4 to face? Well, yeah, not the 5, but, you know, just as much. We're still taking, like, 20-something damage. 27, maybe? Yeah, at least we got the big heal, which is going to be really nice for Thorned Hollow. So I think it's Sentient Middle, so we get the card draw as well, and it's Thorned Hollow top. And that should start us off nicely. Oh my god, look at these dudes. I hope. Oh, we got Bramble! Oh no, we need to play this to keep it in play. So we don't heal then? He's gonna take 11? How does he only take 11? Oh, none of these guys are actually dying unless I heal him again. I guess we're gonna pass off on Bramble for now. With these guys in front, Bramble's not even as good, so we're just gonna pass off on Bramble for now. Now these guys all die, but he takes way more damage. Heal! Holy cow, Batman, look at his hand. Talk about card draw. Do you guys see why I went mana there? For the people that are asking why I pick what I pick, this is why we went mana. We have a lot of card draw here, and we have a lot of card draw here, so that made me go mana to play more cards. Ooh, that lurker love. Okay, so we got a really good heal cards here. Once we put Totem Boy down, we should be in a good place. Draw 2 more. We got our big armor cards. Let's get this in play because this is also double the value. This guy's taking a lot of damage. I need to get these guys in play for front load. It sometimes looks alive because of the green screen. Yeah, it gets a little crazy. It's because the blue in my tattoo, the green screen like picks up sometimes. Right now it's behaving. There's a lot of stuff that I want to play here, but we can't necessarily play here. I think getting these guys in play is important. Oh, this is free right now? All right, never mind. We're in a good place. It's either armor or get these spreading spores going, which I think is a really good idea as well. There's still a lot of damage coming at us. I think I'm gonna get the armor going. This will definitely keep him alive for like the rest of the battle, I think. Let's get the consume one out. I think that'll put us in a good position. That's another $100. We're making $500 off this play. Now we don't have to worry about playing units anymore, so we should be pretty set up here. You can tell we don't have the front load we need. And I might drop him if we end up not having enough to do here. Still not quite enough. Almost there. Almost there. We're gonna vent this one. Got him. Hey, look, the imps did something. Look at all this card draw. I kind of just want to get this out of the deck. This could be really good against the boss too. We'll just say it. We have a lot of card draw. If we didn't have so much card draw, I would get all these consumes out to make the deck better, but... Look at our killing floors. Beautiful. Ooh, Bramble. Bye. I should have played this one. My bad. A little bit of a misplay. Ooh, Vent's gonna be really nice here. And this Brambles is doing work. Baby! Remember, this is the one that we're really trying to scale, but since I'm in a comfortable position, I'm also buffing him. But if I was like fighting the last boss, I would really be trying to pour all the regen I can onto somebody. I think we're in a really good spot. There's the bramble. I'm probably just gonna use it. Just to keep it in play. Alright, let's see. What does this floor do, I wonder? This floor alone kills him. That's insane. Like, and that's me pulling it onto 2 different people. So during the last boss, if I just pull it all on him, we'll be in a really good spot. Can also do this. That's so good. No contest. But again, these are some of the easiest clans to play with in the game. And when you look at this side by side and people are defending melting, it's like, when will Shiny Shoe see that we need some buffs on melting? And snare is really cute. It helps us in the early to get... But do we need it if we could just get to our Bramble Lash? It helps us on like turn 1 and turn 2, I think. But after that, we just want to get to Bramble. And we don't want this anymore. It does do some crazy stuff. We're going to the final area, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, B-Gills? How's it going? How's it going? I think we're going Forge of Steel. Is that what we're doing here? I don't think we take it. I don't think we take it. We want to get to the pings and stuff over that. Gives us a little boost in damage, but I don't think this 12 damage... Is the 12 damage worth it? It's possible. I'm gonna skip. I think we're in a good place, I think. You know, it's funny, because we can, like, not buff our tank. The only reason to go left is to buff our tank, right? That's the only reason we go left. It's because I'm looking for another health charm for our tank. Well, it's 6 damage times 2 because of the multi-strike, because that's who it would go on. It's not worth it when you already have the 8-2. Yep, exactly, yeah. There's a few reasons. So we'd be going left for buffing the tank, and that's about it. Or we could go right and thin the deck, which sounds a lot better. potentially buff our stuff and dupe something. Can you imagine? So like with the too wide thick, because we have to remember, like in the last battle, there's 2 tanks thick. So there's gonna be like 2 units with 200 HP. We could do something like duplicate Bramble, which will deal with both tanks every single turn. It's expensive, but it's really good. Inglorious Taco, what up? Every time I see your name, I get hungry as hell. We definitely want to remove the imps as well. Yep, good point. So I think there's a few reasons to want to go right. Drewly, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? So yeah, I don't really feel justified in going to the right. I do want to give the tank the extra health, but... Inglorious Taco! Oh my god. He forgot to follow the first couple times he was here. Welcome. Thank you so much. Nice to have you back. I don't think we need jack strips here. Holy follow train, Batman. Smonstasan, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Holy cow. The Jangler. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Bummer. Oh my god. Alright, I think this follow train deserves some bones. You guys win. You guys win. Good luck on the next giveaways, guys. Kajunga, thank you so much. Kajunga. Come out and say hi, new peoples. Come out and say hi. So like Horn looks really interesting, and if we did have mana imps instead of these imps, I probably would do it. What is going on? Night Phoenix, you're brand new here. Thank you so much. You're brand new here. Chopper Dave 21, thank you so much. Julie, nice to meet you. It's better to lurk. Yo, Misfits, we respect the lurk around here, Misfits. Show them what's up. Can we get some lurker love? What up, Julie? Nice to meet you. I only like when lurkers say hi because I still get to learn. I'm very personable, and knowing that you guys are here and I'm part of the community and lurking, I get to recognize your name once you type in chat. It helps me. So when you return, or if you ever decide to be active, I can be like, oh, there's Kajunga. Oh, there's Julie. Oh, okay. Yeah, I met you guys the other day, you know? It gives, it's kind of like, once you type in chat, I get to put a face to the name, per se. Night Phoenix, thank you so much for the contribution, man, and deciding to, Ari Lynn, what up? Called in sick today. At least I get to enjoy some good gaming. Yeah, so there's a couple reasons. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Thank you guys so much. Bagheera, thank you for the follow. And Chopper Dave. Are we typing in chat today? What up, Awoken Hill? We are. If you guys enjoy indie games and roguelikes, you've come to the right place. So there's a couple reasons we don't take on Unbroken Horn. It doesn't really do anything for us, and we usually use every single bit of mana that we have. So it's not going to do anything. If we had mana imps and stuff, I would consider taking it. And if we had some kind of mana generation up here, I would consider taking it. And I know that as soon as we reroll, we're going to find, like, Furnace. Right? We know that as soon as you reroll, you find Furnace. Right? We know this to be true. It's just a rule. Okay, no, never mind. This could be good. This could be good. See, it's like unfortunately we didn't find good relics. I think we are gonna take that. I'm trying to think if we permafrost anything. I don't think we do. We save the money there. But you have the money. Well, I'm gonna show you how our money disappears. So that logic doesn't really work a lot of the time. More heal or make this AoE hit harder? What's the difference between frozen and permafrost? What? Do you usually spend all of your money at the stage? This is the last area where you can spend money. I'm trying to think if I make vent hit even harder. I don't think I do. Actually, having another ping sounds pretty good. As weird as that is. Remember that a lot of times these are going to become free. So I'm going to reduce these. Not a huge deal at the moment, but it's something. Ooh. This makes our early game a lot safer. Most of the enemies are going to have about 3 HP in the back line. Let's go make sure I have money. Sorry, scaling. That's fine. Remember all that money that you said we get extra of? Permafrost in the trapdoor? Yeah, I mean, we could also just get rid of the curse by playing it. Reduce, and Graft is going to be free anyway. 90% of the time. I think our deck is going to be very clean. Once we play these units, we're going to be cycling our deck every other hand, pretty much, if not every hand. So we have our deck super lean right now, which is really nice. Imp is going to help in the early stages and then not help anymore, so I'm just going to remove him. I think we're in a very good place. Get another Bramble. And we are in a good spot. So what I'm most worried about is our front load, because he's going to be sapping us, so enemies might be getting through. But we also have 2 brambles in the deck, so as long as we get one of them, we have a lot of front load. Our backline's also going to be scaling by itself, so this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. I'm feeling pretty comfortable going into the fight. But we know that this fight likes to throw curveballs. They also shrunk top floor. So maybe we play bot and mid. Give Animus a home. I'm debating if I want to draw this again. I think we are going to keep it. Shuril Zainio. I feel like we came up with a nickname for you, Shuri. Did we? Mokebo, what up, what up, what up? How's it going? We're feeling pretty comfortable here. I think I'm going to keep this. Ivan, I knew it! I knew it, Ivan! Ugh! You have to remind me like 2 more times, Ivan. I got you, brother. I knew it, I knew it. I remember this one. I wasn't too worried about our middle taking damage because the idea was we were gonna get a tank in front of him soon enough. We do have to keep this guy healthy though, and that's gonna be a little bit harder. We got this. We have a lot of heal. A lot of heal. 25 armor. We're feeling good. Let's get this ping out of the deck. This guy actually makes it through. What if we heal? Ah, 1 damage short. We could just ping him. We could also save some damage down here. We'll ping him for now. Make the deck cleaner. So we're pretty much set up now, which is the good news. Now we just gotta scale like crazy and make sure bot doesn't die. We also got 2 of our brambles here. So we're in a really good place. We're still short? All right, not anymore, right? There we go, okay. Now we get to focus on bottom, and spores are about to be in play, and Vent is here. Vent's gonna body this whole row, so we're in a really good place. Let's give some damage to this lane. Armor to keep him alive. This is 50 armor. He'll be set for the rest of the battle pretty much. Bramble. Spores. Hold over the other bramble is probably a good idea. We get to play this here for free. And Vent. And we're in a really good spot. We could probably just get this out of the deck. I think this is going to slow us down more than anything. Does he get to cast this spell even if he's dazed? He does. That's some bull. Bramble. Let's give him some health. Let's play this for free. Draw. More armor. We'll put more armor here for now. It's still early in the fight. Oh my god, remember when we were talking about double bramble for double tank? Where did the double tank go? So I think at this point, we're really going to start going in and scaling this guy. Draw 2. Let's get this out of the deck. We'll put that down there just because it's a big heal. We'll do the AoE one up here to hit the boss as well. So we'll ping him and do that. Oh, it sucks that we're killing everybody, so he's not drawing cards. All right, he'll actually get some damage here. Thank God. I need to keep scaling the second floor. He doesn't have enough regen yet. I'm actually gonna let him get hit here, I believe. There we go. I don't think we have enough regen yet, so this is gonna be interesting. I think we got it, maybe. Yep, GG's. How much does Bramble do? Let's take a look. So Bramble is doing 720 damage times 2. 720 damage times 2. 780 damage times 2. That's crazy. Oh, we didn't carry over the other one? Whoops. GG's, dude. Another win. Thank you so much, Nightbreeze. What up, Dillfresh? Not even close, man. Not even close. So again, what I want you guys to take out of that is, one, the importance of not just fearing the trials, even if they look scary. I don't care if they're sweep, stealth, enemies gain full HP every floor. A lot of them aren't as scary as you think if you have the right decks. And we also went over a lot of the thought process on why we took what we took. And you can see in the end, it created something super beautiful. Our deck was really clean, lean, and sheen. What up, 0%? I would say those were like the easiest clans to win with pretty consistently. Hey! Yo, I was actually surprised that he is really good with Awoken stuff. I never used him before. He pulled his weight. Like, that was... he did work there. I don't know. A lot of times you take on the trial, and you could like calculate like, okay, on average, you know, I don't have exactly the right deck, but I'm going to take on this trial anyway and take about 15 pyre damage to take this gold and get ahead. And that's still the right choice. If your deck is doing that bad where you're getting bodied and you had like 40 pyre HP and you just got wrecked, you probably did something severely wrong in calculating whether you were okay for the trial or not. What are the last two Awoken cards that we need to gold? I don't know. We should look. We should look. That was a really clean deck in the end. I'm really happy with that one. And we took on every trial. Wow, we were really good in that battle. We were really good. We felt really strong. The scariest one was when everyone was fearing the armor people with the sweeps, and we cleaned that, like, clean house. Especially Thorns with, like, Mark of the Invasion. So, like, Mark of the Invasion is one of them that I'm talking about. Like, you may not have the ping and stuff, and, like, you can usually calculate, okay, they are gonna get to my pyre. You know, is it worth taking, like, 15 damage to take on this event? You know, and stuff like that. And, like, sometimes it's worth it, like, especially early in the game. You know, taking on 15 damage to get ahead and get gold to get your deck started is often, like, worth it. You know, just like you would fight elites and slay the spire to get ahead. What's your favorite clan combo? I'm not really sure. I like Stygian a lot.